Hi, my name is Candice Stewart.
Hi, my name is Jayla Dean.
And this is the Man of Praise Fellowship.
We had finished doing a dress rehearsal.
Okay.
And after the dress rehearsal, we washed the feet of our leadership team.
I remember the first time they brought us here. So before our first Sunday, we came in and we did the foot washing and we prayed over the building. And I just remember the feeling of excitement. Like, wow, Sunday is our first Sunday. It's actually going to happen.
I wanted us to represent God. I wanted us to be magnificent beyond expectations. So I wanted everything in the details to speak to how much we loved God, how much we wanted the people who came to Emmanuel to know that they were important to us.
The birth of the ministry, the excitement, the passion, the preparation, just getting everything ready for it to be a historic moment, the landmark.
Then the first Sunday in here, full.
Yeah. Different people from various congregations, the write-up in the paper, in the Inland Valley News.
But we started right here, believing in our hearts, knowing where God was going to take us. I remember our first Sunday being packed, us worshiping like never before because we had started a vision that God had given us under the leadership of our wonderful pastors, Pastor Kelvin and Pastor LaQuetta Simmons.
Yeah, one of the things I don't think we've ever talked about was probably the individual butterflies that we both were experiencing. Will we be on point? Are people going to show up? It wasn't a matter of if we should be doing this, it's how well are we going to do it. And we even had the nerve to serve communion on our first Sunday. So are we going to look orderly in doing that? Will the facility match what we wanted? All those little details kept the butterflies going.
From the offering basket, making sure they were handmade, to the PowerPoints, the program. I wanted people to see God and love and perfection in it all. So that was my butterflies. I knew the message was going to be great. I knew that people were going to come, but I wanted everything to look as though we cared about it.
Listen, moving chairs after Sunday. It was only a little. It wasn't that many guys here at first, and so we would literally move the chairs from this storage room right over here, all the way down to the end of the building down there. And when we would move the chairs, we had to roll tables. We had to set everything back up. So literally, we had to transport things from one storage space to another storage space, and that was on Sundays, right after church.
I remember taking the children up the stairs to the little small room, still having our Sunday school service for our children. We remember kids started right here, couples being packed in here, coming ready to receive what God has for our marriages. It's just amazing.
So even when we walked in that one day and the fire marshal had closed down the place where we had service, we didn't faint. We walked right upstairs and had Bible study. And it was, 30, 40 of us in a room probably made for 15 people.
I'm here in Rancho Cucamonga at Central Park in the Alta Loma room. This was a location we were located in for a short period of time. We held our praise and worship here and we had a wonderful time. After a few weeks of worshiping here, we were moved to a smaller location here. Church next door to us made a strange complaint. They said that we worshiped God too loudly.
And it didn't bother us. It didn't matter. And so just the memories of resilience and that nothing shook our faith. No matter what happened here, we kept going and we kept praising God.
But we didn't let that hinder us. We moved from this nice room to a smaller room. We worshiped there for a while. An example, the room was so small we had to kind of squeeze by just to do our communion service on first Sunday. But we maintained. And from there, we went on to our current location, still in the city of Rancho Cucamonga, and we're still thriving, growing, and setting the valley on fire.
Happy birthday, Emmanuel. Know that this is a God-filled, spirit-filled church, a praying church, and know that God has got you.
Birthday, Emmanuel Praise Fellowship symbolizes or means to me love because they are just always full of love with me and my family.
Happy birthday, Emmanuel. Emmanuel means so much to me. We here at Emmanuel have so much fun.
Happy birthday, Emmanuel Praise Fellowship Church. What it means to me is it's the number one family that put God in my heart.
Emmanuel, one of the best churches I ever been to. It's brought me from a mighty long ways, and I love it here.
The question is, God's order is still God's order. But God gave me my wife, my co-pastor, to help me move Emmanuel forward because we're dealing with families.